Right, we thought we'd do a quick video on the car, what we've done, and we'll probably do a build video, won't we? And we'll pull it all apart because it's just a prototype at the moment. Look at the camera and tell them. So this is my car.
This is my car.
Is it fast?
It's fast.
Is it super fast?
It's super fast.
Are you gonna tell them about it?
Yes.
So what have we done?
We've broken it.
We've broken it. We always break stuff, don't we?
Why are we doing car wheels?
Right. Stand up. Let's show them. I'll do a video after this showing how fast it is. Don't touch, Charlie.
I got my camera started in a minute.
So anyway, it probably goes about 25 k's an hour now. Where before I only had one motor before, which was a 6-volt 330 motor. Now we've got two motors, two independent gearboxes, which are running a 550 motor. Don't touch it, Charlie. Don't touch it. They always want to touch stuff. So yeah, now it's got two 550 motors in that are actually 30,000 RPM at 12 volts. Before I think it had 6 volt at 14,000 RPM, but it could be even less. Basically, as soon as it touched grass, it stopped. Wouldn't go anywhere. Just really slow. Probably really safe for a kid. If you've got a big driveway, it's probably really good. But yeah, for where we were doing it, we wanted more speed. So I have a quick show of what we've done. It's really just basic at the moment. Wires everywhere. Nothing's done properly because it's just making sure it works. These motors do wear out. Now we'll be doing a video of changing bearings and stuff to try and make it last a bit longer. But I want to make it as simple as possible for anyone to do. Right, I'll get there. Anyway, this is the two motors here. So you've got one here. And I've put cooling fans on just to make them cool them down. Because I actually run this at 16.8 volts fully charged. And you know, that's pretty good, but the bearings wear pretty quick. So they're not actually bearings, they're brass bushings. So hopefully if I get some bearings in there, they might last longer. You can get rebuildable motors, but I thought I'd do this video first and, you know, just show what you can do with just buying cheap parts from China. Anyway, so they're the two motors. This here is brake. So it's a relay. It basically shorts the motors out, disconnects them from the main power, and then shorts the two motors out, which creates a really good stopping power. There's his little brake pedal. Just there, that's the brake one. And I've linked it up so his back lights come on when he brakes. But I've got no power in it at the moment. This is a drill trigger from an AEG drill. I think it's a BS18C drill. And that really holds out, it's really strong. I even had it up to like 30 volts, probably pulling way more amps than it should, and it still withstood everything we've thrown at it. I bought a cheap drill trigger from Banggood. It was about $3 and it didn't last. It sort of lasted, well, probably about 10 minutes, and then all you had then was off or full throttle, so it didn't give you that variable throttle this one has, which is really good. So I'm going to try and find the part for that, but I think it's about $60, maybe $70 for that switch. It's a bit too, you know, too expensive really, so I'm going to try and find one that will do that's cheaper. It has a little volts display. Obviously that's just put in there and hot glued. Just done everything just basic at the moment. Little LED light switch for his LEDs at the front, so it's on and off. Yeah, so let's flip it over. Do you want to turn it over, Charlie?
Yes.
That's it. So what are these, Charlie?
Motors.
Yep, they're the 2 gear motors here.
Yeah.
And they just go straight onto the drive. So just make sure when you're buying them that they show all the measurements. Just measure your connectors that go onto the wheels and make sure they're the same size. That's on both sides. And make sure 100% that these aren't too tight, because they will burn your motors out. So if you squeeze the wheels too tight, put too much pressure on these gearboxes, you end up burning them out because they're just too much load on there. There's a little fan I've just glued in there for now that sucks a bit of air from outside and into the box. Otherwise it gets pretty hot in there, so I thought I'd do that. That keeps it cool. This is some of the mesh wiring. That's the brake switch.
And
This is the dual trigger, so your throttle. Steering's basic, just exactly the same. The only thing I've done was got these little balance bikes, tyres off of that, and I've screwed them onto the front wheels. They're actually really good. It actually made this car so much better now. Having the rubber wheels on the front, you can do like little donuts and stuff. Before, the front end used to just skid out, but now it really grips and it can spin the back end around. These back wheels are getting a little bit worn, but it's all fun. They're quite good when they slide. I like it when it slides. He can control the drift pretty well, so likes it. But having that variable throttle is a must. If you just have the switch there, I think you'd burn the motors out much quicker. He can go at a crawl, at a very slow pace, and he doesn't have to put his foot down. It's not full out all the time. But you see a lot of them, they just put their foot down there, 100 miles an hour straight away. This one he can actually control. So that's it, pretty much. And what I do is I strip it all down, do a build video of the whole thing, and just show you exactly how I've done it. And yeah, so catch you later. Right. Yes. Go again. Yeah. What's happened? That's it, still going. Go. Yes. Which way are you going?